Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Manchester United versus Southampton Premier League preview. Joining me today, once again, is Tom. How's things?
Run out.
Good. Liverpool lost. Yes.
Happy days.
Jack, that'll shut them up.
Losing the bottom of the league. You'd hope so.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, listen, I know we got slapped 7-0, but like
In the
that
squad.
was they beat them 9-0 not too long ago at Anfield. And we beat them 3-0, I think it was, at our place.
Yeah.
So, Banter Club FC. I mean, I just love slagging Liverpool. I don't care. Like, they're such, pretty much. They're such a banter club. Like, I mean, I thought you were going to annihilate Southampton. Brutally honest with you, but did he annihilate Southampton? Did he? No. So, what's the word? Karma's a bitch.
Comes around.
But listen, we'll move on because get this preview done and dusted. What was your thoughts on the game against Betis? Was it the perfect response?
It was a good response, yeah. No, good result. Right.
Yeah.
Wakehurst scored a goal.
Easy goal, but I'll take it.
I mean, he was probably the most relieved on that planet Earth that he finally scored a goal.
Was he crying? I think he was crying when he scored the goal.
Fair play to him, but sure, geez.
Yeah.
Sure. As the old saying goes, Anthony, great finish, Rashford.
Yeah. Mr. Mentality.
It was with sloppy, but we won 4-1, so he's off the hook.
Yeah. I mean, we started the game off bright. I thought, Rashford got that. Well, we got 2 early goals. Obviously, one of them was offside. I think it was, remember, Fred whipped it into Wakehurst. And Wakehurst, man, I'm not going to lie. Wakehurst could have had 2 or 3 goals that game. I'm not going to lie. Like, my man could have got himself a hat-trick. He could have got himself a hat-trick, and he didn't. I'm not going to sit here and really hit on him because there's a question. A lot of people are like, do we keep Wakehurst? Do we keep him and bring in another striker? Like, I want to get your thoughts on this, Tom.
We'll definitely bring in another striker, but I mean, maybe if you want him as like a backup, you keep him. Like, you don't keep him first choice. He certainly isn't good enough to be first team quality. As a backup striker on the bench or as a bit of squad rotation, he's handy. But so I don't know.
Or would you be? I mean, Martial. Like, what do you do with Martial?
Well, you have to get rid of one of them. Get rid of one, definitely. Whichever one you get rid of. I mean, Martial's perpetually injured. Wakehurst isn't injured. Maybe off the bench, Wakehurst is a handy option. To be fair, like he's not exactly talented, but off the bench, he'll score.
I mean, he came in as like a backup to Martial, didn't he?
Yeah, no, and then he's played every single game since he joined.
Yeah. Like, I don't get me wrong, he's not like a lot of fans. He seems to be like torn into one of those. The fans seem to like love Wakehurst. Like,
one of those players you just love for no reason. Like, I mean, he's tall strike, not like amazing. You just love him. And that's like lots of players. I mean, like Phil Jones. I know, like they're bad. Like Jones. For some reason, they just got people loving him. A Gallo. Remember Gallo?
Yeah.
The cup game didn't do much. But he got.
Yeah. I actually, you know what? You're right. I actually liked the Gallo. I actually really thought it was good at that time.
He was brought in to score in the cup. Did his job. That's all we could ask for. Fair play.
Do you remember the goal he scored against? I think it was in the Europa League against Lask. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was a good finish.
That was a good finish. Rahul says, has our standard dropped that low? If you're on about strikers, I don't know. Uh,
No, we'll definitely striker somewhere. I mean, if you're going to keep Beckhorst.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I want to ask you this, and then we'll jump into the preview. I was going to ask you this near the end. Kane or Osimhen, who are you bringing in?
Kane's Premier League proven, and with Kane you feel a bit more composed because like there's less of a risk if you flop or not. So I'd bring in Kane. And
Yeah.
for Weldon because I mean, remember, Ten Hag likes 12 strikers like Haller and all them. I think Kane would fit perfectly into our team, and we need a striker who's. I know he gets injured every now and then, but he scores goals, gets the job, doing a little snow fuss. We need someone on that team, and he's a great. So
Yeah, pretty much. I can't decide, and I'm afraid to, in case people jump on top of me and bait me around. To be honest with you, I mean, my head says Osimhen, heart says Kane. What do you go with your head or your heart?
Osimhen, the reason I'm going Kane. I mean, Osimhen is good. Don't get me wrong. Kane, he's Premier League proven, and I just feel Kane would just. I can imagine. I just more imagine Kane wearing United jersey, scoring goals in Austria. I don't know why. It's just something. Like it's tough. It's certainly tough. It's not easy, but by a hair, I'd go with I'd go with Kane.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it there yesterday. Like, it's kind of with Osimhen, it's a bit of a guessing game. Like, the Premier League is like it's a top league. Like, it's one of the toughest leagues in the world, if not one of the. Like, yourself, Tom. Nunez. It took a while for Nunez to kind of settle in.
Nunez has always been a good player. It's just from these players you have to give time to him because he's a bit clinical. Osimhen is a good player, but is the Premier League his league? Huge question
mark. Yeah. I mean, I actually feel like if Kane came to us, Tottenham would try and go for Osimhen.
That's the thing, actually. Yeah, I mean, Spurs were in trouble. But now, Richarlison, that old. I mean, like they're not doing too well. Like, probably want to leave certainly. To be honest, so they now a good time. Like, I doubt they're much.
Yeah.
So they're not. They're leaving a top four. I'd say now Kane probably looking as options, and where it ends with striker.
Yeah, that's it. And anyone who's watching, please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button as well. Much appreciated. If you want to see my face or Tom's face or any other lad's face, it's on your screen. If you watch alongs, Tom, we do it all, don't we? We don't miss out. We
do.
Yeah, I mean, I want to leave this striker situation for another day because I'd like to I got your thoughts on it, but I'd like to jump in more into depth.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's one of those things where, I mean, we had someone comment on it yesterday after the live, and someone was like, oh, Osimhen isn't going anywhere. You know what I mean? They'll want 250 million for him. Like, come on, fuck off. Like,
I mean, we are. I can see why big players like him would want to join us, to be fair. So, like, I know obviously Napoli will try, like, keep him, and if they tell him, they'll certainly up the price because he's not top player. But I mean, we have to wait and see, sure. I mean, we don't know yet.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Jonathan David, like, good player, but height is a bit of a problem. Like, I think he's like 5'9", 5'10". So
I personally that player, like, and he has got lots of I'm just not sure is he quite there yet. Like, I'd give him another year. I'd wait until I start judging him on, like, he's ready. Not a bad player, but I think you got to give a bit of time to, like, that guy. He's not that, like, not quite there yet. Like, it's not that player.
Yeah, like, when looking at it here, he's 5'11". I'd give him time. I'd wait. But listen, we're moving to the preview. But do you reckon that 4-1 win against Betis, Tom, will throw a bit of confidence back into the squad?
Absolutely. I thought, like, I know, like, Betis were terrible. I thought we were, like, very good. I mean, there was constant times we would win the ball, start up a counter. Now we were very good. And we're Old Trafford again. You know how.
Yeah.
I think the thing mainly at Old Trafford we're fine. Because Old Trafford, like we win the FA away from home is what we work on, I think. But at Old Trafford, happy days.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, the Saints are a bit of a banana skin, though, aren't they? Like, another rock bottom, but like they beat Man City, you know,
Yeah,
beat Chelsea,
yeah.
but they're at the moment they're rock bottom because obviously Bournemouth beat Liverpool. Oh, I'm just gonna keep using it. I don't care. I know it's only 1-0, but I have every right to use dislike Liverpool, Tom. We all do. We all do as Man United fans.
We didn't lose the Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And like Southampton, they're not like bad, but I mean, I know they beat Chelsea, but no, I don't. I think we'll be fine. It's at Old Trafford. The confidence will go back. I mean, I have no doubt that we'll certainly bounce back from obviously the unfortunate last week. Don't you worry, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting a bit of a feeling that game was just a bit of a blip, Tom. Like, honestly, I could be wrong, but like, I mean, look at Liverpool. They lost today. Liverpool lost today.
Yeah.
And is that just goes to show how poor we were last week? Like, were we just poor, or were Liverpool brilliant? Like, I mean, they were good, but like, you know, I'm trying to come from.
But like, we have to acknowledge it's at Anfield and it's a big game. I mean, these fans obviously you remember when it was 2019. We were like 2 points above relegation. It was in October. We were doing really bad.
Yeah.
We single game up to this point. They did no draws, no losses every single game, and we only won like 2 games, I think, all season. We hadn't won a game since like this month. Played them at Old Trafford, and this is a team that had like it was Wire, Lindelof, Twanzebe, Brandon Williams, Ashley Young, Daniel James, Andrew Pereira. A very weak team, and we still got a 1-1 draw for 5 minutes from time to save it from being a loss.
That's it.
That was one of our best ever teams, and we held them to a draw.
Yeah. I mean, Rahul says there we should win on paper, but the Saints will have that extra desire in this game. It could get tricky. I think we'll beat them.
Although we will beat them, I mean, they're not a great team. Like they're a
bit of an agitating team to kind of play against, though. Like, do you like to make the game boring?
The reason why they're on the third manager of the season already. There's a reason.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Hassan Hutel.
Jones.
Who's the
Jones was sacked like last month, I think.
Yeah, Jesus. Think to get relegated? I think I don't know. It's hard to call. It's hard to call who's going to get relegated now, Tom. It really is.
The relegation battle is tough. I don't know who's going to go down, but like, sure, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I'm not going to call shots early, like what I mean, but the one to improve Southampton if they want to stay up, like, but sure, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, this is an opportunity to stay up. I mean, they've got some okay players here and there, like, but wait and see.
Yeah, that's it. And as I said, please hit that subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated. The watch long will be tomorrow. So yeah, all the support means the world, doesn't it, Tom? But yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at that form. A few stats here actually. Manchester United are unbeaten in 14 meetings with Southampton in all competitions, winning 7 and drawing 7. The Saints have won 2 of their past 28 matches with I have won 2 of the 28. I have won 2 of their past 28 matches with United, with those victories coming at Old Trafford in 2015 and 2016. United's next goal in this fixture will be their 1000th game. Okay, fair enough. Before I read into other bits, Tom, would Ten Hag be like, listen, boys, you beat these 9-0. I want the 9-0 as well.
I mean,
like, I'd love it, but I don't think it'll happen.
To be honest, I mean, I would just go for a good, solid win with a good performance. I mean, I don't really mind if the scoreline is 1-0, if it's 9-0, if it's I don't mind the scoreline. I mean, as long as we win comfortably. I mean, obviously, if you win by like whatever 6-7, that's obviously amazing for us. But I mean, I just want to win. A good performance, just all around. I mean, I don't mind if scoreline is only 2-0 or like 7 or 8. Like, I don't really mind. what the squad. We just have a good performance, and we get the job done.
Exactly.
Obviously, it'd be nice.
Exactly. I know it would. It would. It definitely would. But I don't know. It feels like, is it a bit of a big ask? I wouldn't say it's a big ask, but Southampton are, they're just. Again, if we beat them 9-0, I'm going to be a very happy man because then our goal difference will rise. But I don't know. It's a big ask. Are we capable of getting 9 goals against them? We'd really have to be like. We'd have to go out there firing, like everything would have to go well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're very good defensively and we're decent. I mean, Rashford obviously is in very good form. Bruno's getting a few goals here and there. Anthony gets the other one here and there as well. Weghorst, let's fingers crossed he is the goal on Thursday is the start of something, but I don't know, probably not. Yeah, like we've never scored. I think yesterday was the first time we scored 4 goals in the game. I could be wrong. I think that like 4 goals or more.
And Rahul says Ten Hag will want a thrashing. Yeah, he will. We all want a thrashing, like, but will that be in the game plan? If it is, you'd expect us. But I mean, listen, with the form Rashford's in, and hopefully that goal Weghorst scored, and Anthony kind of throws a bit of confidence into him, and they kind of start firing. Bruno scored, so he's been getting a bit of hate. These bit of, not hate, but the media have been literally on top of him since the 7-0 defeat against Liverpool on Sunday. So again, I mean, the only thing I worry about is I hope De Gea doesn't have a bad game, because Tommy didn't have a good game on Thursday at all. Distribution was poor. We always said De Gea's distribution was poor. It wasn't great, because I've said, I'm not sure whether I said it to you, but like, he's an old-fashioned keeper. He's not this, let's play from the back kind of thing. He should just get that ball long. He's not. I mean, we've seen it against Brentford when we lost 4-0. Not able to play from the back.
No, he's certainly got like a few games to see as well where maybe he's not great but can't go away with it, because mostly Bran and like out of Mero even, and obviously he's some good games. He's had some very, like, I think it's just, the age is like the old styleness is a bit kind of like unusual, and there's some situation the old style come back to haunt you, like, so it's a bit kind of, it works a weird way, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're also looking at David Raya and Diogo Costa. I mean, what would you do with the keeper situation? Like, would you bring a keeper in? Would you believe in him? Because in his defense, he only had one bad game. Like, he had one bad game.
So
far. So
yeah, like, I mean, I would still keep for at least. Maybe bring Diogo Costa. Brentford.
Yeah.
Brentford keeper should be getting to the Man United team that evening. I know he's.
Yeah.
I maybe like, but it comes. I'm not saying don't win, but I don't.
Yeah. But yeah, I just texted him. Yeah, it's not bad, but just, you know what I mean, because you know yourself.
I know what you
mean. Yeah. Thanks. But hold on, let's look at this. I mean, I take what you're saying. You're confident for this game tomorrow, yeah?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I love it. I don't think you've ever had a live stream where you haven't been confident for a game.
Recently, I was a bit nervous on and like and even you find like what not like just confident and get the job done.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I mean, Rahil says the hair's distribution will improve over time, hopefully, and he also says keep the hair for now. Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of him anytime soon.
Now, like, keep for a year at least.
Yeah, because you don't get good keepers. You don't get like, I mean, there's not many good keepers out there. Diogo Costa is probably the one I'll be looking at, or David Ray maybe, unless you have anyone else in there. But
maybe get David Ray as like a back. Like, I'm not sure for
yeah, that's it. But I mean, I want to talk a bit about Southampton's recent form because, as we know, if I can actually find Southampton's recent games, Jesus, hold on. Let's look at. I mean, he lost against Gillingham last week. I think was that away he lost or was that at home? The FA Cup.
Grimsby Town.
Grimsby Town, yeah. Fucking hell, like I mean. I'm just trying to look at their results if I can. Right, here we go. Finally, right. Southampton's last 5, you could say. They beat Chelsea 1-0. They lost against Leeds 1-0. Grimsby beat them 2-1, and they beat Leicester 1-0. So they're a bit of a weird team, aren't they? They don't score much, but they don't concede much. Huh?
They're open goals.
Yeah, exactly. Rahul also says Robert Sanchez from Brighton. Yeah, good show. Yeah, they are a bit of a weird team, aren't they? But a bit hot and cold, as you said. Hot and cold. But you know, they're 20th place, 21 points, 21. They have a goal difference of minus 21 and 21 points. You couldn't get it anywhere else, could you? I mean, Manchester United are unbeaten in 21 home games, winning 19 of those since a 1-0 Europa League defeat by Real Sociedad in September. Erik ten Hag's side are seeking to avoid consecutive Premier League defeats for the first time since they lost their opening 2 fixtures in August. The Red Devils suffered a club record equaling 7-0 defeat Liverpool in their last league outing, accounting for 20% of the top flight goals they conceded this season. Marcus Rashford could equal Wayne Rooney's club record of scoring in 8 consecutive Premier League home games, which was set between December 2009 and March 2010. And Bruno Fernandes's next goal will be the 100th of his career. And Fernandes has been directly involved in 6 goals in his 6 Premier League appearances against Southampton, contributing 3 goals and 3 assists. Do you remember the game we played against, I think it was during the COVID years, where James Ward-Prowse, I think he scored 2 free kicks. We brought on Cavani and he changed the game totally. Do you remember that? We got a late winner.
It was like Benurek, then Ward-Prowse free kick. We brought on Cavani, and then he's...
One thing we don't want to be doing tomorrow was conceding free kicks outside the box, Tom.
Oh, please, no. Do you know...
I'd ready give them a penalty. I'd ready give them a pen because he's a good free kick taker, Tom. And if you're looking at a free kick taker, James Ward-Prowse, there he is. He's not overrated, but he's not underrated. It's just there, isn't he? He's just I think did he go to the World Cup of England? I don't think so. I think he was at the Euros. I think they called up Madison instead of Ward-Prowse.
Oh, was it? Yeah, they called him. I think it was called.
Yeah. I mean, again, we kind of talked about Southampton's form. Who do you reckon their danger man is? Is it the man we were just kind of talking about, or Che Adams in there maybe? I mean,
sorry.
Yeah. You're fine.
I'd say Ward-Prowse be the main one. Adams is okay, but Ward-Prowse be...
Yeah, that's it. Rahil also says we won't concede him any at Old Trafford.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Hold on, I'm trying to think of the recent games you played. How many goals have you conceded? What's the game? What's the game this season where you've conceded more than 2? If you can find one, if you can.
I mean, though, like we can see 2, but more than 2 against Liverpool, City, 2 against Brighton.
Yeah, so we don't see if he conceded a lot at Old Trafford. Yeah, I think Rahul's right, isn't he?
In the Carabao Cup, that was it.
So 2 is the most. So
But
that's not bad though.
Well, Trafford, yeah, I'm just like 2 against Leeds, 2 against Aston Villa, and 2 against Brighton.
No, I mean I can't think of anything else. Obviously, the trashers we got were away from home. So, but anyway, Southampton have won 12 of their 21 points on the road this season, and they are the only top flight side to fare better away from than at home. All 6 of Southampton's Premier League wins this season have come by a 1-goal margin. We don't concede many. Ruben Sales has just won 2 of his 3 top flight matches in charge of the Saints, which is one more victory than Nathan Jones achieved in 8 attempts. James Ward-Prowse needs to score from one more direct free kick to equal David Beckham's Premier League record of 18. Hopefully he doesn't get that tomorrow. Carlos Alcaraz, who actually is a good player, is aiming to become the 3rd Southampton player to score on his first 3 Premier League starts. Obviously, head-to-head, I've already said that. Southampton, just going through team news. Carlos Alcaraz, who obviously we just talked about, can't play tomorrow, is a doubt with an knee injury while celebrating his goal against Leicester, and Larios and Livramento remain long-term absentees. If Maguire plays or Casemiro doesn't, then all bets are off. Yeah, pretty much though. I don't think Maguire will play. I hope not. I can't, Tom. I just, please. Che Adams will make him look like shy. Well, he is shy already, but do you know where I'm trying to come from?
Yeah, no.
I
know Maguire. Hopefully, he will not be getting embarrassed. Surely he's improved.
Yeah. Do you think Southampton can beat us? That's the question. Do you think they have enough players? Do they have No? Oh, Jesus. Any reason why? I know obviously some reasons are obvious, but yeah. I mean 20th place, I suppose, yeah.
Bang average team, not exactly. Most of those players aren't Prem good enough, I don't think. So yeah, and it won't be beating us.
I like it, Tom. I like it. I like the confidence. I don't think you get it anywhere else. That's why you should subscribe, because you don't get that anywhere else.
Dean, hit that subscribe button, please.
Yes, listen to him, please. But no, and again, whoever's watching, let us know score predictions and that, because it'd be interesting to know what people's thoughts are. I mean, I don't think they can beat us either. I'm not, even if I thought they would, I'd still sit here and be biased. But no, I don't think so. If we lost against Betis or whatever, or maybe drew, we could turn around and say, okay, maybe. But I don't think. Yeah. I mean, Betis was supposedly a good team. You know what I mean? Maybe we were just too good, maybe. But yeah, let's go through Ten Hag's press quotes. We'll run through them quick. So Erik Ten Hag confirms Christian Eriksen's rehab is going according to plan, and he will not feature for Man United again. And he will feature for Man United again this season, but not before the international break. Nearly got a bit of a.
That's it. Bit
of a mini heart attack there. So he will feature for Man United again this season, but not before the international break. Ten Hag says, yeah, if he's still part of the group for team talks, he says yes, he is, but his main focus in this moment to get back as soon as possible because we need all the players. I can't wait for Eriksen to come back. I actually miss him.
Oh, I do. Top sister first, sure.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Sabitzer would have got a bit more game time when he came in.
He's bad. Press has been unreal.
Huh?
Press has been unreal.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a Fred masterclass tomorrow. I like Sabitzer. I hope he plays tomorrow.
But
I
he's
hope
good.
he plays tomorrow.
A little bit better.
Yeah. He also talked about Bruno Fernandes. He says he showed big personality by giving his performance against Betis and leading the team, so it was brilliant. He says he was great in final passes, and I think, of course, he's very happy when he scores a goal because that's important, and then you can relate that. And he did together in togetherness with the fans. I actually was happy when he scored, Tom. I was really happy when he put that ball in the back of the net.
Oh, I was, yeah.
Really, really happy. He also says, I'm very pleased with his captaincy because he has given the team energy. He has not only given the physical output, the best of the whole team, but also he is running in the right direction and he is pointing players in that direction. He's coaching players, so leading the team in tactical perspectives, and his emotion is his weapon, but sometimes it's too strong. And yes, of course, I help him, I support him, and I give him feedback. Do you think Bruno is the right man to bring us forward, being a captain? Because I think so.
I think so as well. Badge.
Yeah, that's it. I know. Again, the Liverpool game was just one of those games where every single player lost their heads. Everyone lost their head.
Those games where it just goes terribly wrong.
Yeah.
Bad to work. That's car.
Yeah, exactly. Rahul says we need Eriksen and Sabitzer fit. Yes, definitely. I don't think he'd be out. Ten Hag didn't really mention him in this press conference, but he also spoke about Big Weg. I call him Big Weg. I think everyone does. Let's be brutally honest. So, he says, I think as you see, he is often in the right position, and then he fails, but he keeps going, and he showed great personality and character. He says, I think also in this game he could already have early on his goal. Don't know what Ten Hag was saying there. I think that Dutch is coming. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. He keeps focus, he keeps working, he keeps putting himself in the right positions, and finally got his goal and his reward. He says because he's capable, he's physical, capable to play a lot of games. He's a very fit player and he recovers very good. Did I expect? I expect that he would play a lot, but yeah, it's kind of like, I thought Martial would have, been me best mate, but yeah, just like when I asked you, Tom, what you think about Martial being out? Yeah. Yeah. He also said, obviously, we have an injury with Anthony Martial, so it was obvious that's the main reason he was playing every game from start to almost finish. Barcelona, I took him off. Many other games he played. I think he's doing well. If a striker oils number 10 in the midfield, he's also bringing good performances. Number 10, I think he has intelligence from positions. He's a very good anticipator, and I tell him to, of course, link up there. He also says what he is also doing on a high striker, but on that position, which is the number 10, linking up and getting in front of goal. And when crosses are coming in, and for the rest, also the defending part, he's very good. Now, I think he played the 10 against Liverpool, but obviously it didn't go well.
No, yeah, it was 4-1-4-1, and he was on midfielder.
Yeah.
He put on his he thought it was have and
yeah. That I think everyone got it wrong. That game they're playing. I mean,
everyone
it's good. Yeah. I mean, Rahul says Ten Hag's just being diplomatic with Weghorst. Yeah, probably. Because let's be honest, if Martial was fully fit, one of those players that didn't get injured all the time, he would probably be playing. I would probably Wakehorse probably wouldn't get as much game time. And here we go, Tom. Might be a bit of good news for you about Martial, your favourite player, your big man. I think. I'm reading it. I don't even know what it is. Good news. Ten Hag at Martial's availability. He says, yeah, but I think we had a good plan and it worked till now. Not always good, but yeah, he's on his way back. He's back in training, but we'll be cautious. So, back in training. Will he be back tomorrow? Tom's score predictions 3-0 Martial hat trick. But no, we won't get to that yet. And obviously he spoke about David De Gea. He says from today, from obviously Thursday, I can't ignore, but I think we have seen many games as he did really well, and I don't know why or what that reason was on Thursday, because he says there was a lot of wind. I feel like he's had to just bringing Jurgen Klopp and saying, "Can I just throw one of your excuses off it?" There was a lot of wind. It's a different ball. It probably has some problems with that. He says, but I know he can deal with it and he will do better Sunday. We work on that kicking, but David is working on that. But I think we have seen in this season that he's improving and he will keep improving, I'm sure. And then obviously talk about the mentality against Southampton. He says we have seen, I think 2 weeks ago, Southampton beat Chelsea away, so we have to have an outstanding performance on Sunday to beat Southampton. He says, and at the bottom it is very close. So obviously talking about Southampton, he says so they will be trying to be on the front foot. They will be aggressive, do everything to collect 3 points. So we had to give 100%. I have to be 100%. Sorry. And give the best performance to beat them. And he also talked about playing 3 days. Obviously about playing games every 2-3 days. He says, I think games are good in the process, and every game we are in a rhythm. We are in a rhythm, but we have a game plan. We give them feedback, and in the feedback, there's often development points in the way of play. So games are a very good tool to develop the way of play. Every game is an exam. Every time as a team and an individual. I can't see any, Ten Hag. He seems to be enjoying these games coming 3 days. It's a typical Ten Hag press conference, isn't it? Short and sweet. Says doesn't say too much, doesn't say too little. Possible Martial return thoughts, Tom. Let's throw it out there.
Oh, can I haven't seen this kind of prediction in ages.
I think the last game we played against was Nottingham Forest. Came on the second leg, scored a goal, and then was injured.
Yeah, as I have said before, this guy has fragile as per politics. Maybe he can just play like 5 games in a row.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's any injuries from Man United. Obviously, the usual Eriksen, Van de Beek, and all that. And anyways, but haven't heard much about Sabitzer and Martial. Probably if he's back or not, we'll just throw him in. We'll put Martial and have a little question mark beside him, because even if he was fit tomorrow when he came on, I'd be literally like you have to hold your breath with him, don't you? You kind of have to hold your breath with Martial.
You do,
yeah. Just quickly, Tom, because hold on, Marhill says Martial could return, but for him to actually start, it will take a lot of time. Yeah, probably. What's this? I know, because we seem to be interested in a few players. So just quickly, Dave Ray or Diogo Costa? Just quick for. We also like looking at Kudus and Mount. So Kudus and Mason Mount.
Kudos.
And I obviously gave you Kane or Osimhen, and you said Kane. And I'm missing that one. How can Southampton beat us? How can they? Do we just have to have another off game?
Free kick, Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, predicted 11, Tom. Let's go over it.
In goal, it'll obviously be David De Gea.
Yep.
Left back, Shaw. 2 centre back. Right, it will be Diogo Dalot. And then it will be Casemiro and Fred. And then Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, and Big Wout as a striker. You're on mute, I think. Can't hear you.
I know, I was just trying to put that up, and so I hit the subscribe button up by accident. So basically the same team that played on Thursday. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm probably going to agree with you. The hating goals. Actually, no, it might be one change. Luke Shaw, Varane, Martinez Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Fred and Casemiro, Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right, Bruno Cam, and Big Weg up top. Big boy Weg. Rahil says 3-0 United. Love it. Score predictions, Tom, since we're on it.
3-0 United.
Me like it.
And Rashford 4.
Rashford. So
Anthony.
What you go again? Actually, so score predictions.
3-0. Rashford, Anthony, and Bruno Fernandes.
So I'm gonna go. I think we can see it. I hope not, but I'm gonna go 3-1 United. Rashford, Bruno, Weghorst, Big Weg, and I just think Ward-Prowse is gonna score. I don't know why. I just think he's gonna score. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I hope we win, but I hope he doesn't get a free kick. What? 3-0 United,
yeah. Yeah, that's it,
yeah. Confident predictions all around from yourself and myself as well. But Tom, that's been the preview. Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. We didn't think we'd get here, to be fair, did we? But yeah, preview will be tomorrow. No, it won't be where we are in the preview. Watch long be tomorrow. I think the game kicks off at around 2:00. It's not being televised, but it's me. I'll find a way. So the watch along will still be happening. So join me a half an hour before the game. Thanks everyone. Let us know your predictions as well. And will we finally get Martial back in the squad? And let's all slag Liverpool. What? Cherry on top. You know what I mean? Cherry on top. But as I said, Tom, thanks for coming on.
Bother.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll speak to you all in a bit. Come on, and follow all our socials as well. Link in the description, and a few on the edit there as well. Speak to you all in a bit.